When his lease expires, great. I'd like to not be in first position. I'd like to talk terms with you prior to that so that you can swing from that tenant to us without any hassle or having to list the space. There's a coin laundromat there, if that's on your radar at all.
Yeah.
That's the space I'd like to lease.
It's rented.
It is rented. Yes, sir. You are correct. That's the spot. So that's my business. I've been doing coin laundries in the tri-state area for 20 years. And you'll smell what I'm cooking here pretty quick. I'm always looking for stores. My partners and I go out. We scout them when we see rundown, underperforming locations. And it's mostly equipment. Old, broken equipment, poor procedures. I'm not looking to hurt anyone's feelings here. I want to reach out to you and let Jacob know that we are interested. We want to sign a lease.
I'm hurting my feelings. It's okay.
Sure.
If you want a lease and pay rent, you're not hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
But we have a lease with this guy right now.
Right.
I'm not sure when it's up. I can't tell you offhand, but I know that it's coming up in like in a year or 2 years. I'm like, that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's a blink of an eye. Because it's a laundromat and we need to do at least a 15-year minimum because I'm going to spend a lot of money on equipment.
Yeah.
And frankly, Jacob, that's why I call, because I'm after the infrastructure. I don't pay for it. I don't buy the business. I'm not looking to give someone an exit or pay them for their already failed location, if that makes sense. Again,
you want to come in and put in the machines and everything. You don't need to buy anything from him.
Right. Exactly right.
Right. So in other words, what you want to do is when the lease is up, or beforehand, but you want to make a lease beforehand.
Yeah, I've signed leases contingent on the exit of the current tenant. Look, bottom line, I have 36 locations, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. I'm not even the biggest operator, but you're not going to see my name in the newspapers because it's a boring business. I quietly earn because I learned this lesson with my first store. Don't buy them. Don't build them. The EPA fees are crushing. So if it's a couple of years, I'm glad to make your acquaintance. Let me send you an email. And the options for us are open this way. Yeah, when his lease expires, great. I'd like to not be in first position. I'd like to talk terms with you prior to that so that you can swing from that tenant to us without any hassle or having to list the space. But I'm going to try to beat you up on the rent as well. Because the difference with me, I'm not going to try to limp the place along the way your tenant is. I'm going to spend a lot of money on equipment, advertising that we do throughout the entire lease. Obviously, it's a real business. They just don't run them the way that we do. And that's why our stores do better. I don't know if you're checking the rent rolls while we're sitting here talking. To be clear, I'm not asking about specific dates, but when do you think we might be able to do something here?
I'll tell you, we have to, there's two things over here. First of all, my brother is the one that deals with this.
Okay.
And he's not here right now, but I know that he was dealing already with someone that wanted to do the same like you and just come in, and at the same time, I think he started dealing with the current owner since he was there for a long time, and he has another laundromat with us. So, and he's paying his rent, so we would be. If he would be able to come up with a decent offer, we would probably entertain his first.
Sure.
Because
and I get that. It's a bird in the hand. It's biblical. You have a relationship with them for a long time.
No, but he's paying. He's paying.
Yeah,
it's not like you
sure.
say whatever you say about the machines. You look at it. Say I look at it the same way. But who cares? He's paying the rent and he's making.
I hear you. I own commercial space as well. But the who cares comment. Well, imagine having a beautiful laundry with brand new equipment. Every 7 years we retool. That's why we do 15-year terms. That's going to bring more folks to your center, bring more folks to the block. This is a community service, even though we earn, it's not a nonprofit. And I get it. I know that you don't mean that in a laissez-faire way.
We can talk. We can do business.
Yeah.
It's just that I'll have to give this over to my brother.
Sure.
And
what's his name?
So let's do this. His name is Naftali.
You are a management company, or do you own the building? Both or neither?
We are a management. Both.
Okay.
We are a management company, and we own this building too.
You talk that way, so I figured you did. landlord to landlord.
So okay, so good. That's definitely we'll entertain. We'll talk.
Good.
And we'll talk and we'll see. Hopefully we can do something good. You say you have 36 locations.
Correct. I'll email you some
That's
photos and all of that. But it's just we're going to put a pin in this, and I assume we have 24 months or less, and we'll keep on you. I'll call you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm came back to my computer. Hold on. Let me see.
All right.
Let me see. I'll tell you right away. It's pretty close. April 30th, 24. It's less than a year.
Yeah. You never know.
Okay, we're pretty close. Okay.
I'm glad we found each other. We'll talk soon. I'll email you.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.